So the holiday season is upon us. It's finally here, and traffic volumes are expected to increase on roads leading to the coast. So let's get an update now from the N3 Toll Concession Operational Manager, Thania Dhoogra. Thania, good to have you, and good morning to you. I mean, I suppose that's what we should be expecting. I spoke to Ermaji a bit earlier on, saying, believe it or not, as early as it is, traffic has already commenced, especially on the highway. Holiday makers obviously making their way to their holidays or even home. So how's it looking from Gauteng to KZN?
Morning to Melo and morning to all your viewers. Yeah, people seem to have gotten up really early this morning, and since 5 o'clock or in the past hour, we've had more than 1,500 vehicles an hour traveling southbound towards Durban. So it's going to be a busy day.
Yeah. Should we expect, law enforcement presence just in terms of, traffic officers ensuring that obviously everyone drives safely and there isn't any negligent driving rather on the road?
Yes, no, road users can expect that there is going to be a highly visible presence of all law enforcement. SAPS and the Road Traffic Inspectorate are in full force on the N3 toll route. I actually drove the route myself yesterday and can attest to the fact that they are out and about, making sure that people are compliant.
Yeah. And speaking of that, Thania, when it comes to screening, I mean, either for drugs and alcohol, how's that looking? Because we know at this time of the year, we know a lot of times incidents being reported of either alcohol being confiscated or even drug busts upon our roads.
Well, we haven't received any communication about the numbers that have been found from the investigations and from the compliance checks. But as you say, that is one of the particular focuses that law enforcement are making sure they're checking on the route. Drug enforcement, drunk driving, as well as other things such as vehicle compliance. It's really important to ensure that vehicles are in good condition and that they are roadworthy. So all of those things are focus. But as I said, at this point, we don't have statistics.
Yeah. And the number that you mentioned on the road, that's a lot of number. I mean, in the thousands. So any emergency response, services that can also be expected, just in case any drivers are in distress on the road?
Everybody's on high alert. All emergency services are fully deployed. And in addition, N3TC's own route services are patrolling the route 24/7, doing multiple sweeps of the route so that they can respond as well as first responders to assist in any emergency. For a breakdown, if you run out of fuel or if there's any other emergencies. And obviously also people can contact our 24-hour N3 helpline on 0800 634357 if they see anything on the road or if they need any assistance.
Yeah, you mentioned earlier on, obviously, the volumes already been detected on the road from Gauteng to KwaZulu-Natal, Thania, and I just wonder for anyone that probably thinking, you know what, maybe let me just stay put and not travel as yet and let the traffic die down. How long can we expect traffic to last for on the road?
Well, for today, our forecast is going to be busy. We were expecting up to 1,500 vehicles up to about 6 o'clock this morning. And then from 6 o'clock until 9, we're expecting it to be really busy. So more than 1,500 vehicles an hour for that period. And probably going back to busy from after 9 o'clock, but lasting until the afternoon, about 3, 4 o'clock this afternoon.
All right, I think the moral of the story there is make sure that you do drive safe on the road if you're making your way to KwaZulu-Natal. But we'll leave it there. N3 Toll Concession Operational Manager, Thania Dhoogra, thank you so much for speaking to us and giving us that update. So if you're traveling, perhaps making plans to make your way to KZN, just expect, of course, so huge volumes in their thousands, many more drivers also taking up that route to the coast.